Was eigenlijk met een hele share guns als guys as een beetje te subscribe en luister weer house out en zo doen. Ja gewoon. Alles de shit.
Rodent.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Okay, first off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia.
Peter Quill, tell the rodent that his selfishness endangers us all.
Rocket, we could really use any extra units you have.
How do I gotta spell it out for you? I don't got no units!
Fair enough.
Believe his lies?
Oh, I ain't lying. Now why don't you leave me alone and bother someone else instead?
I intend to.
Okay, dan ga aan het uit.
Open this door. I know
All day.
sentient tree.
Wat hakkelen
Do not
nou?
think that I do not know what you were up to.
Wat is hakkelen?
Your rodent co-conspirator has clearly stashed his illicit units in there. I am watching you, tree.
Is dat nou een lang tijd? Goed, kan je talk to him?
You okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute?
Yeah.
Is that my toothbrush?
Whoa.
Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
Je shot je. Als een good toothbrush. I need that one. I'm talking close that switch.
Don't forget to close the fridge.
Sure thing, Mom Lord. What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room. So, you here to talk or for a gear upgrade?
Time.
You're not still upset, are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles to pay a fine.
Hey, remember that time on Conlar? With the Badoon and that really hot Ascavarian girl?
Yeah, her buddies would have spaced your stupid Humy butt if me and Groot hadn't busted in.
I had things under control, mostly.
Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
Name one other time you saved me.
Contraxia, Nowhere, Paramitar, Ceres, Contraxia again, Malador...
Okay, so I owe you. Big.
I should have turned you in for Yondu's bounty. Sure as Scott wouldn't be
Well,
scrounging for
bounty?
units to pay off your Nova girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
Makes sense.
But admit it, you like being a guardian of the galaxy.
Guardian of
Stay on
the
the fence
Galaxy.
about the brand name, but
Guardian of
keeping
the Galaxy,
Orlando
yeah.
as collateral was a pretty smart move.
Never agreed to that.
If you'd rather I turn you in.
Don't worry. I know you put a lot into this team. I'll make it up to you.
You better.
Wel. Nou, dat is wel geweest. Kan hij upgrade?
If you want to make it up
Kan
to
je?
me, find a way to pay this flarkin' fine.
I'm trying. Attack is een meter geleden. Ja. Ooh, alright.
One shiny upgrade, nice and crafted. One fine tech upgrade, hot and I doubt even you could break that.
Nice. Ja, ik ga even uitleggen en dan go to
Any
Nylon.
units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
Dat is wel de
You're
zijn.
taking the whole find the units thing pretty
Maar dit is
serious.
wel door.
It's a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because
I
I'm
am.
not either, mostly.
Oh shit.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's
Not that guy.
thing. What
Yeah.
I mean is you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
Dat was nice kaarten. Nou, heel erg. Heel erg weer een nachtje. Right. Right. Is ja. Dank je. Dat waren dat is een lang doen.
Mora,
You're
That's
supposed
tough.
to knock.
Ja, wel.
what are you doing? You're supposed to be
Yeah.
looking for money.
I did.
And?
I
Good
don't have
luck.
any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Oh.
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes, mostly I value my life.
Good.
No
Then
shit.
pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See
Yeah.
you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
Oké. Dat wel aankleden. Nee, is dat doen? Is dat wel? Is doen? Nee, is wel. Is het? Ah,
Groot, are you done in there? Me and Musclehead could use some input.
zie. Oké. Aan de weertaak is er zelfs
Me
aan
and
de
Mitch, we've been in there
weertaak.
for ages.
I have noticed that the tree is very meticulous about grooming.
You don't say. He made me snip off the shoots on his back the other day.
What?
Nobody cares that they were poking out, you big dandy.
Why does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could touch that?
Dat is aanstonelijk.
I don't go into your room and touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a Torg.
Toch.
Snore that loud.
Dat luid.
Yeah, okay.
So what is this thing anyway? It kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Wat?
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and
Hij was maar zo.
instant obedience.
Oké, ja, dat is het.
Crap. Rocket.
Dat doet hij. Serieus.
What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Oh, Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to
Nope.
stop the horrible things you're doing?
Wat?
That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting it.
okay. Then let's
Wow.
shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
I don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you
Damn.
100% sure
That's
you want
tough.
to keep it? What if it...
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
Damn. Dat is
How
daar.
many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What? A raccoon?
Or not, a raccoon?
You gotta understand. She was afraid of them, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line, that I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds
Gosh.
awful. I
Yeah.
can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Rocket.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing, it's just a reminder.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket. For real.
What is in that container on your work table?
Your mom's love letters.
My mother did not write love letters. She displayed her affection by hunting large game animals for my father to cook.
Damn, that's sad.
Now I'm hungry.
Dat is zo dwaas. God damn. Zo lang zoals dat is. Goed man. That's so long I don't think so, right?
So, got any ideas to get those units together?
Do you
Right. Alles maar
investments?
I
You think I
can't
look like
remember
an
the
investment
name.
type of guy?
You are
Really?
a risk taker.
Exactly.
Man, that is a
I
nice
invest over
poster.
hoping for real estate fluctuations. I go out and I do stuff.
That is room.
We are somewhat.
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
That's more. But that more, I'm not.
37 units?
That's
6,960
Another lock.
units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly need a plan.
and reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax,
Fin Fang
there are
Foom.
easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined
My
us. I mean,
ass.
don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always a
Holding
half-
out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no
Set course for
sacrifice.
the Mocking
I will
Star system,
sacrifice your head.
and take us to the majestic mountains of Ka-
Guys! Maybe Rocket has something.
There's a lot of crazies out there, Quill. Willing to pay for this kind of weird.
Yeah.
No! Let's say my collection is actually worth something. There's no way we find a buyer in time. And even if we do, there's no way it gets us what we need. And most importantly, any attempt to sell anything of mine will result in me chopping off something valuable of yours.
Perhaps we should reconsider.
Als dat dan zegt.
Yep.
Such as capturing the infamous.
No!
Dit is nu als het echt. En dan wat er nu doet.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Dat
Sell
sounds.
Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Wat gaat het doen?
Are you
Let hem
really
nog een
offering-
lang zo van jij.
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice.
Small, ugly
He's
one.
cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really?
Yeah.
How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know
How
what I
great?
am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
You know what? I'm voting for the creepy little beast.
Well, I think Groot's more convincing in
Fucking
the
so fun.
traditional monster sense.
Yeah.
Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay?
Groot is stora. Dat vind ik niet zo andere soort rocket.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
Yeah. Dat is gewoon kan je zo wel. Dat is Groot also the last longest kind.
They say
So,
the weather patterns
maybe
of
it's worth
Sentinel
more,
9 are
maybe,
tied
I
to
don't
the
know.
temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
Yeah, I'm sure it's worth my ass.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Whoa! Yep, no problem. We're flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's
I'm
not
flying
flying.
the wrong way.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
Nice.
Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping.
That's true.
Nope.
Next time.
Okay.
Are you sure the leafy one is ready for this?
Nope.
Well, you should
Be
on.
fine.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
Oh, you're way too soft to be a monster, big girl. Yes, you are.
Stop that, please. Stop that. I'm begging you. Stop that again.
No, we should
Okay.
not go. We got it. It's different.
Got it?
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill. We accomplish nothing by lingering in the ship.
How about
Sure
staying
about that.
dry? That's an accomplishment.
That's true.
Of course. It had to be raining.
I'm going to say
That
that.
jacket of yours is waterproof.
Yes.
Are we going? Because I'm ready.
I think this jacket is waterproof.
Okay, here we go.
I haven't
Damn.
mentioned how much I hate rain.
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. Figure it out on the way.
Australia. He knows how to do that.
There is nothing to figure out. As base merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good.
Kind of
We
that.
got a beast.
No.
All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do it right here. Extra and so
So, what's the deal with Captain Girlfriend anyway?
I'm
The
talking.
woman seemed professional and disciplined. I do not see how she could copulate with Peter Quill.
With the warrant, probably.
They must have met during the worst of the war. The entire galaxy was a wreck. A lot of people got screwed.
Alright. I'm going to do it right here. I hope to start talking to guys. They are talking also lot. But yeah, I'm going to do it in this video. I said a good video in a video. Yeah.
My parking job, Quill!
I do not see what
Yeah.
explosives have to do with our current position.
Cause I'd rather be blown to bits than stuck in this parking stall!